Toastmasters, Toastmaster of the day. Hello. Good morning. I don't think you can top you. Do you remember your childhood? You remember one of your biggest dreams? What did you want to become? Was it a fireman? Was it a ballerina? Was it an astronaut? Well, my biggest dream was, or one of the biggest dreams at that time, was to become a stewardess. I imagined myself walking proudly with my trolley, traveling around the world. It was awesome. Well, it remained a dream. I'm here. Anyhow, since then, I remained somehow curious about this subject. So I always read about it, I watched documentaries, and it always interested me. And a couple of days ago, I discovered a really interesting article about a woman that tells her true story. This story happened in 1987, if I remember correctly. And let me tell you the story. Hello, my name is Miranda. I am 27 years old, and I'm spending most of the time in air. I'm working on an airplane. As you can see, I'm a stewardess. Today, as a kid, I loved to play the xylophone. I loved the sound of it. But today, this sound, ding dong, reminds me of, it makes me nervous. My working day today starts at 9 a.m. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board. Before we take off, we would please remind you to put your seatbelt on and blah, 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 and so forth. So I finish my speech, we take off, and a couple of minutes before the light from the seatbelts switches off, I hear it. Ding dong! Okay, stand up. Check. 23B. Okay, I need to go to 23B to check what that person wants. I arrive there, and while walking, I see this woman, her angry-looking face, and I think, oh my God, it's a problem. Okay, I arrive there. I would like to change my seat. Ma'am, what is the problem with your seat? With a smile on my face. Don't you see I'm sitting next to a black person? Oh my God, we have a racial issue here. I can't believe it. How am I gonna solve this? All the passengers are looking at me and are staring at me. Everybody's waiting. How is she gonna handle this? This is a really awkward situation, right? So I look around. Ma'am, I'm really sorry, but economy class is fully booked. The woman gets angry. But there might be a solution. There's one seat available at first class. But for this, I need to ask the pilot's approval. The woman's face brightens up. So I know, I turn around, going to the pilot's cabin. Everybody's looking angry at me. And of course, I cannot tell them. I can't start a fight with a passenger. This would be not good. So as I'm going to the pilot, I'm explaining the pilot, what's the issue. He looks at me. Marianne, I know you will do this. You will handle this. You will manage this by your own. Fine. So I'm going back to the woman. She's already waiting. Okay. Ma'am, the pilot finally agreed. Nobody has to sit to an unpleasant person. The woman is obviously happy. She starts to pack her things. While I continue saying, Sir, would you please follow me to first class? The woman remains blank. Everybody was applauding. The guy was so happy, he even had tears in his eyes. What I want to, my message to you is, I mean, besides the racial issue that I think is one of the worst situations that ever could happen to anyone, right? Besides this fact, my message to all of you, it is possible that people will forget what you tell them. It is possible that people will forget what you have done for them, but they will never, ever forget how you made them feel.